Welcome back. YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Dave Collins, and Dave, before we get to the nitty-gritty on the gridiron, what do we have coming up on our channel on Saturday?
This is on the gridiron as well. Another triple header this Saturday. It starts at 12 noon right in our own backyard. James Madison will visit the University of New Hampshire. That's at 12 noon here on YCN. 3:30 on Saturday, Louisiana Tech is at UMass down in Amherst. And the nightcap at 7 o'clock here on YCN. Florida Atlantic at Marshall. All those games on Saturday. YCNNow.com is the website. And our high school football game of the week will feature the Newport Tigers at Mascoma. The game takes place Saturday afternoon. If you want to come out and cheer one of those teams on, we'll have it for you on Monday at 7:30 in the evening right here on YCN, Newport at Mascoma.
And you'll be on that call?
Yep,
I'll be there. Saturday, replay on Monday, or it'll debut on Monday. So, to the NFL ranks, the Patriots finally getting back in the win column. It seemed like forever and a long week after the ugly loss and Brady coming back. He looked pretty good.
Did you have any doubt watching that game as a Patriots fan?
Well, as the game progressed, no. Going into it, I thought maybe he'd be a little rusty.
Yeah.
Just because, not that the Browns are a great team, I understand that, but even if you're out in the backyard playing with the schemes and everything, the timing could be off a little bit here and there. I don't think I had doubts that they would lose.
No, I thought the game could have been 63-13.
Yeah, they slowed down a little bit in the second half.
I think the Patriots are going to roll. And the big thing to talk about is Buffalo and San Francisco. Colin Kaepernick has been named the starting quarterback for San Francisco. They travel up to Western New York. Always a tough play to play, especially in the fall with the wind blowing around. I don't know if he's the savior for the 49ers.
No,
they need to turn it around. And Rex Ryan, if he starts banging his drum and the Bills can beat the 49ers this week, they're at Miami, an AFC divisional opponent, next week at 1 o'clock. The Patriots, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but they have Pittsburgh. They're at Pittsburgh next week as well. Go figure, things turn out, and you could have those two teams fighting for the top of the AFC East for the first time in a very long time.
Right, and that's why I think this week is a must-win for the Bills.
Yeah.
And they do have San Francisco coming east. You got that old 1 o'clock time zone start in the Eastern time zone, 1 o'clock start. It's a little early for San Francisco. But it's must-win this week, and it's must-win next week, because the Bills, in order to have a chance, these are their two wins. You play quarterbacks Colin Kaepernick, Ryan Tannehill. You're gonna face Jacoby Brissett. You've had a host of quarterbacks that you should be able to beat.
Yep.
And they've won so far. Give them credit, 3-2. But if they are not 5-2 going into that Patriots game, I think that's a serious problem, because they're all winnable games.
If Rex Ryan wins these next two games with the Bills, I give him a fighting chance against the Patriots. If the Bills tank either one of these next two games, it's going to be the Patriots' division to lose later on in the season, because I don't think, we'll talk about the Jets in a moment. I don't think the Dolphins are anything special. The Jets are downward. Eric Decker was just put on IR this week for the Jets, so they're just going nowhere. This is the Bills and the Patriots as of now, where we stand talking this week.
And because the Bills won, they do have the tiebreaker
as of now.
So obviously things will change when it comes to what happens in Game 2 in 3 weeks. Has Rex Ryan saved his job in Buffalo now, at least for this season?
Give me the next 3 games. Give me the next 3.
So what does he have to do in the next 3 games?
Win 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3?
And if he loses to the Patriots, everybody does.
And especially, and I don't like to say a revenge game, because I don't think they get up higher for these games, but Brady's back, and it is a little bit better of a shot for the Patriots. So if he wins 2 out of 3, if he wins 1, say he splits, whether he loses to Miami or San Francisco and then loses to the Patriots, is he back on the hot seat, or is it okay? Hey, you're still going to be,
I think it
whatever, 5-4.
I think it depends upon what the Patriots do through the later part of November and December, if they start to sputter as well. If, though, Rex Ryan wins these next 2 games with the Bills, just watch the media circus that's going to be built up around that Bills-Patriots game.
Oh, that's a big one, especially like I said, if they are tied.
We know we'll be talking about it.
Or the Patriots are 1 game ahead, but the Bills on the tiebreaker. Yeah. Going over to the NFC, a team that we saw on Monday Night Football, they didn't look too good. Cam Newton might not be back this week. It looks like he will be, but a team that has never had back-to-back winning seasons in their 22-year history. 3 division crowns, though, consecutively. Are they done? Are they sinking fast?
I don't know. I'm scared right now if Cam takes another hit. How long is he going to be out for? I mean, that is your most valuable weapon right there. And if you can't protect him, or he can't protect himself by staying away from hits, I'm not so sure. I mean, can you call it an impressive win by Tampa Bay? I'm not so sure. That NFC South is sort of
Question marks.
Right. And
Atlanta always starts hot.
yeah.
They're hot again.
And Matt Ryan starts throwing interceptions right
Right.
around Thanksgiving all the way leading into Christmas right now. The other question I have is the Eagles. I know that was a very tough loss in Detroit. They say,
Yeah.
the referees or the officials might have had something to do with that. I look for the Eagles to bounce back. I think it was just a fluke loss to Detroit. But
Yes.
that winning streak is over right now, and Carson Wentz finally has a taste of, okay, the real
Losing,
Philadelphia
throwing
media.
interceptions.
Yes, and the media in Philadelphia,
right.
too.
There you
Yep.
go. So we'll see if Philadelphia can bounce back from that. We're going to take a break and see if another local team can bounce back. Dartmouth, Big Green, back in action this week, coming off another loss in the Ivy League. We'll take a break. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.